It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith,
Merry
who's
Christmas
also
to you, man.
relatively jolly. Yeah, and
Do you have my gift?
Maybe I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you two of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. That's it.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen.
You'll see tonight.
I don't doubt it, but I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, 9 to 5 everything, so everybody. Best start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level.
Always a talker, freak. See you out there, man.
The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now a chance. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Raptors and Toronto.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Now here's Wilson. 17 points for him last game against Denver. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. For 3, Love. The rebound by Harden. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lots of room. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Outside Wilson. Alone. Shot is off. Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Goodwin, covered by Irving. Goodwin, good.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Irving dishes to Freak. Plays it up and banks it in. Wilson's got his first 2 points. Points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rockets trail. Here is Harden. 23 points for him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Now here's Wilson. Harden missing his last shot. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by James. Wilson's got 5 points so far. Rockets trail by 5. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shot. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
All right, Doris. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Trevor Booker in for Michael Beasley. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Booker in the post. He's against Fry. And the basket by Harden.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here's Wilson. He's got 5. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6 from 11 feet away. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Here is Harden. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Wilson up top. 7 points in the game. Kicks to Withy. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wilson against Harden. To the paint. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Booker's got his first points in this one.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Wilson. Got it! He got it! Just in time. What a shot!
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he...
Basketball. This is my passion, you know, on the court.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has. He's been making some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Capella. Henry Sims comes in for Booker. And Goodwin subbed in for Corey Brewer. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Freak comes in for Smith. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
The dish to Howard. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Wilson against Allen. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 9th in rebounding, 12th in steals. And they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10, and it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire collective. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy. No doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He ended with 17 points and added 3 rebounds as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight. That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Irving kicks to Freak. The screen from Thompson. Wilson into the lane. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Wilson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Cleveland leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points on.
Yeah, I knew. Hey Trey, look, bro. Look, Trey. Oh, doing it dirty.
To their lead, he does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling. Move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
Oh, give me the answer.
But boy, that was a nice job.
Sticking too much.
Just 5 on the clock. LeBron outside. No good with the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. In second, the Rockets.
But as a group, they've been very effective. It's not one guy just crashing the boards. It's a total team effort and a team attitude with this group. That's why they rank amongst the league leaders in rebounding.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in. Trevor Booker comes in for Henry Sims. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Michael Beasley. And it's James Harden in for Goodwin. Wilson against Allen. Freak kicks to Cannon. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Kept alive, Capella. Wilson with the ball. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. With Sims checked in for Michael Beasley. Wilson, he's checked in for Cleveland. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Harden out there with Tony Allen. Then there's Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Sims in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Another miss by Houston.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there. They made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
Rocket shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Harden. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Wilson against Allen. The kick out to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11.
Hey Trey, look, bro. I thought I was finna dunk that bitch. Boy, I thought I was finna boom that bitch. Damn, boy. Caught me with a layup.
With that shot.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's Allen, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He want to play Mortal Kombat for Drew.
Right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that.
He want to play Mortal Kombat
from them.
For the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Trevor Booker in for
Henry
Henry
Sims.
I'm
going to let him play.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. With he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in. For Kevin Love. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for James. And it's a... Isaiah Cannon in for Kyrie Irving. Wilson against Harden. Wilson the pass to Cannon for the lead. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Booker. Offensive rebound. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Outside Wilson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Jefferson's shot is off.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. And now a look at James Harden. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 5th in scoring. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Freak.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wilson's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and
Ay, me da, se ve, me tiene otro.